In this podcast, I will deal with common problems that people face when playing arpeggios. I will show you a really nifty trick to help you know exactly which notes you have to play for any arpeggio. And then we will go through common mistakes that people make and how to avoid them. For more ideas on how to make piano playing effortless, make sure to subscribe to my channel. So we will start with the arpeggio of B major, as this is really good for positioning due to the black keys. The thumb always has to be played on the side tip. So the positioning of the thumb is slightly inward towards the hand, and it's played on the side tip in the corner basically of the thumb. One way to help you know which notes to play is a really cool trick. So we start on B because we're playing B major, and when you have a major arpeggio, you're going to go up 4 semitones from B. So I'll demonstrate. So we play B, then we take our second finger and we go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we take our third finger and we go up 3 semitones. 1, 2, 3. This pattern works for all major arpeggios. So as long as you start with a key note, you can figure out any major arpeggio. Say for instance we need to do F sharp major. We play F sharp, then we go up 1, 2, 3, 4 for major key, and 1, 2, 3. And there we have our F sharp major chord. It is exactly the opposite for a minor key. So say we have B minor, we would go 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we have our B minor chord. This also helps us to get the right fingering. So I'll go into a couple of the pitfalls. What happens often is people drop their wrists too low, and that creates a really heavy sound. So if we play and we drop, then we have this heavy thumb. Plus it makes it quite hard. Say we had to do 4 octaves, our thumb is low, then we struggle, which creates this sort of slightly swingy elbow. My teacher always used to joke and say, I'm going to poke his eye out with my elbow. So do be careful of that. So we will now move on to how we do this in an ideal world. So we start on the thumb, and then as we progress to the second note, our thumb drags along the hand in preparation. So I'll demonstrate, and then we drag along again, and then it's actually pretty easy because our thumb's already prepared. Move straight into the next position. At the top, have a little circular movement. And then we are back again. So I'm going to demonstrate again. I'll play the whole thing through. So always keep your thumbs really light. Now we are going to deal with a white key arpeggio because often this can present different problems. So starting with E minor, so I'll do our little trick. We start on E on the side tip, on the edge of the key, then we go up 3 semitones, 1, 2, 3, and then 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So here is our chord of E minor, and now we start on E, passing along, drag the thumb under, and then open the hand. At the top, a little circular movement, anti-clockwise, and coming down. The placement of the second and third finger is really, really important. So we start and we have to place these 2 fingers nearer the black keys. I'll demonstrate why. If we place them here, Then our thumb is in no man's land, which forces the elbow up. So it's extremely important to place those fingers in the middle of the key. Then it's very easy. Now coming down, right here, really think about where you want to place your third and second finger so that your thumb can land on a key. If we have this constant backwards forwards motion, it can often create sort of bumps in the road, and we want the arpeggio to be quite even. Now we're going to move on to the left hand. So our positioning, let's do E minor for the left hand. We're going to play 5, 3, 2, 1, over. And here we need to think about the placement, dragging the thumb under. I'll show you again, dragging the thumb under. This is a smaller interval, so it's arguably slightly easier. Here we have this fourth, which is often where people go wrong, and then turning back again. So I'm just going to do the left hand again. So we start from finger 5. We have a little circular motion, then place the third finger here, and then going down, drag the thumb under and turning back. I always imagine that my thumb is simply hanging and dangling along with the hand. So try never to do this, because that causes a great lot of tension and then you've got to suddenly make a movement. Just simply drag it along the hand and then open up and prepare. There's quite a lot of argument over whether you should use a fourth finger or a third finger. I think that depends entirely on your own hand. There are some benefits to using the third finger, and that is that it basically forces you to play the correct finger on the third note of the arpeggio. I have had students who want to do this, and then it's a real awkward positioning. However, for some people's hands, the fourth finger might feel better. You may also prefer to use the fourth finger when doing a minor arpeggio, whilst if you were to do the major arpeggio, you might prefer to use the third finger. This is very much individual preference, and I would leave that to you to decide. If you found that helpful, please subscribe and let me know in the comments section how you got on with these tips.